Hey beautiful people, it's Rickita and I'm back with another video. So in this video, I want to talk to you guys again about what you should do after you actually got your car repossessed, or say if you don't have a vehicle because you had a repossession before and you're not able to get a vehicle. I want to tell you guys what you need to do. So go ahead and follow along with these simple steps and let me know if you have any further questions. So someone actually left me a comment, let me know that they got the car repossessed, or they turned the car in and now they're out of a car and they're carless. What should they do? Now, if you're carless because you gave up your car, or say you just don't have a car right now for whatever reason, then I want you to understand that you need to get your credit together so that you can be able to get another vehicle. So say if you gave your car up, I want you to really remove that car from your credit reports. And when I say remove your car, I want you to remove that repossession from your credit report. Now, when you remove that repossession from your credit report, it should really make your credit score go up a lot. So this may take, 35 days all the way, it can take up to 6 months to get sometimes a repo removed from your credit reports. But it's something that you got to stay patient about. So in the meantime, if you really need a vehicle right now, I suggest you to save up cash and you go up and you pay cash for a car. Or what another thing that you can do too is you can just get a vehicle right now and just pay that high down payment. A lot of times when you had a repossession before, they're looking at you putting about $2,000, $2,500, sometimes even $3,000 down on the vehicle. So if you need to get a vehicle right now, just understand that you have to put a large amount down right now. And the interest rate is going to be really, really high. So if your interest rate is really high, then you know it's just because you got those negative items in your credit reports. So go ahead and put that high down payment down, or just go ahead and buy you a vehicle with cash right now. Maybe you can go to like an auction and they should have vehicles there that you guys can be able to purchase. And right now, since we have the virus, you may be able to find vehicles for really, really cheap because a lot of people are not trying to spend money right now. So I would suggest that you go ahead and take these routes. Now, remember, if you get a vehicle right now and your credit score is, your credit score is really low, you're going to have that high interest, but you'll be able to refinance that vehicle in a year. A lot of people, they get these vehicles and then they don't understand that, yes, you're going to have a high car payment right now because your credit score is really low. And on top of you having that high car payment, you have to put that high amount down. But if you go ahead and keep paying that vehicle on time every month, do not miss a payment on this, you guys. You miss a payment, it's just off or not. So make sure you're paying it on time every month, and then you can go ahead and refinance this vehicle in a year. But like I said in the beginning of the vehicle, you want to get this repossession that you had before, you want to get that deleted from your credit reports. Any other negative accounts that you have on your credit reports, you want to get that deleted also. So work on getting all of your negative accounts deleted from your credit reports. And don't forget, you can look down in the description, you guys, because I have the letters that you guys can actually use to get these accounts removed from your credit reports. And if you guys want to make sure that you get those items deleted from your credit reports, you got to make sure that you stay consistent. You just got to do the work to do it, okay? So go ahead and do the work to get those items deleted from your credit reports. Now, on top of getting those items deleted from your credit reports, I want you guys to make sure that you add positive accounts to your credit reports. And when I say add positive accounts, you're adding 4 credit cards and 2 installment accounts. So the 4 credit cards that I want you guys to add to your credit reports is the Capital One Quicksilver, the Capital One Platinum, the Victoria's Secrets, and Credit One Bank. Now, when it comes down to the Victoria's Secrets, I'm going to show you guys after this video how you can get that credit card without them pulling your credit reports, without them looking at your credit score. So when you add these credit cards onto your credit reports, they're going to really help your credit shoot up. So remember, you want to get the negative off and add the positive on. So getting these credit cards, it should really help your credit shoot up, but you got to make sure that you pay on time and you don't spend more than 5% on these credit cards. Now, the next 2 accounts that I want you guys to sign up for is called Kickoff and Self-Lender. Now, when it comes down to Kickoff and Self-Lender, these are not credit cards. These are installment accounts. It's going to report on your credit report the same way like your car is going to report. You have a set amount that you have to pay every month for a set amount of time. So when it comes down to Self-Lender, they're going to tell you, like with my Self-Lender account, I pay $48 per month, and I'm going to pay that for 12 months. After the 12 months is over, they're going to direct deposit all that money back into my account, or I can ask them to send me a check. So every month, they're reporting to the credit bureau that, your credit score, we're reporting to the credit bureaus and my credit score is going to go up. So they're letting them know that I'm paying every month on time. And I'm going to show you guys, they said too, since I've been with them, my credit score went up a total of 155 points since I've been with them. So I suggest you guys sign up for them. Now, when it comes on to Kickoff, my credit score went up 35 points. Well, actually 36 points in 2 weeks. So when I was with Kickoff, they reported within 2 weeks, which is really good. But they actually loaned me $12. So every month I just have to pay them that dollar for 12 months, and they're going to report to the credit bureau like they've been doing that I'm paying on time. All I have to do is log into the app and literally click send. Actually, it's not an app. I just go onto their website and click send, and then every month they're gonna report to the credit bureau, and it's really helping my credit score go up. And I told you guys about the other client too, and I'm not gonna stop telling you guys about that client. Another client actually got the Kickoff account. And when they got that Kickoff account, they got 2 late payments added to their credit reports. And usually when you get late payments added to your credit reports, your credit score will really go down. Their credit score went up a lot. And let me tell you why it went up a lot, because that Kickoff was added. That's a positive account now. So it actually went up 15 points. So usually it go down, 80 points, but it actually went up 15 points because that Kickoff was added, you guys. So I'm so excited about that. But remember, when you in a situation like where you don't have a car, let's go ahead and back it up. If you don't have a car right now, you need to figure out if you're going to pay cash for a car or if you're going to go ahead and get another car with a high interest rate and a large down payment. If you decide to pay cash for your car, that's a good thing, because now all that money that you're going to be spending towards that car, you can pull all that money towards investing in yourself and get your credit fixed. So get your credit fixed right now. Sign up for your Kickoff. Sign up for your self-lender. Get those credit cards. And make sure that you're saving money so that when it's time for you to get a car, you can put a nice down payment down and you're going to have a really low interest rate. So if you decide, no, Rickita, I'm not going to pay cash, I'm just going to go ahead and get that loan, keep this in mind. You're going to have a high car payment right now because you had a foreclosure. You had not a foreclosure, you had a repo before. So you're going to have a high car payment and they're going to ask for you to put a lot down. So keep that in mind. You have to do that. Now, while you're doing that for both options, I need you to fix your credit. So later on, you can refinance or you can just go ahead and buy your vehicle. So make sure you guys get those 4 credit cards. When you get those 4 credit cards, just make sure you pay on time and don't spend more than 5%. And when I say 5%, I mean if they give you a $300 credit card, don't spend more than $15 on that credit card, and always pay on time. So get those 4 credit cards, get your 2 installment accounts, and make sure you pay on time for all of your accounts. And I guarantee when you go in to get your car finally, you're going to have better options. You're going to have a low interest rate. You're going to probably have a low down payment to no down payment option too. And if you go ahead and refinance your car, you're going to have, with me, when I had a car, my interest rate was like crazy. I don't know exactly how. I think it was over 26% for sure. It was really high. All I know is that my payment was $399 and the car was like what, $13,000, $15,000 at the most. So it was ridiculous, right? But when I took the option of, I put that high down payment down, I put $1,500 down. My credit score was like 530, but I never had a repossession though. So I put that high down payment down. To me, it was high because some people put no money down. Put that high down payment down, and in a year, I went ahead and I refinanced, and I got a new note. But my credit score actually went up a lot by following these different steps. And on top of that, too, my new car note was under $200. So I went from paying $399 to paying under $200, which is really good, you guys. So I was paying $1 for my car note. So just follow these steps, and if you guys have any questions, go ahead and call or text me. Don't forget my phone number is 833-Rickita, and you can always call or text me if you have any questions. Don't forget, you guys, make sure you guys text the score to 21,000 to be a part of my texting club, and I look forward to see you guys in the next video. If you guys have any suggestions for the next video, definitely drop them down in the comments, and make sure you guys wait. I'm going to show you guys how to get that Victoria's Secret credit card without the hard inquiry and without the credit pull, you guys. See you later. Do is, if you want to try my trick, I want you to opt into Factor Trust. So to opt into Factor Trust, you have to go ahead and click here. So this is the website. I'll have it down in the description. I want you to opt into Factor Trust. So when you opt into Factor Trust, all you're doing is telling them, hey, I want to get credit card offers, and you have to apply. You have to actually give them your name, your address, your social security number, your date of birth. They're a credit bureau, so they're similar to, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. Those are the 3 major ones. But go ahead and click submit. After you click submit, then you want to go ahead and enter that information that I told you that you'll have to submit. Go ahead and submit the information and click confirm. Now, when you submit this, remember, you're telling them I want offers. So be prepared to get a lot of offers in the mail. But that's good because remember, you're trying to build your credit score up. And for you to build your credit score up, you need at least 4 credit cards. Now, let me show you what you can do after you actually opt in. After you opt in, then you have a chance of getting approved for credit cards without them actually checking your credit score. So let's go ahead and go to victoriasecretscom because that's an easy website where you can just test and see if you can do the opt in. You don't have to get the credit cards, but you can see if you get the pop-up saying you're pre-approved without them checking your credit scores and without them actually give you that hard inquiry. So let's go to victoriasecrets.com. So after we go to victoriasecrets.com, I want you to put $200 to $250 worth of items in your cart. I already have items in my cart because I did not clear my cookies. So if you try this trick and it's not working for you, I want you to clear your cookies. I want you to clear your cookies and I want you to go into incognito mode. And if you want me to go through that, let me just run through it really quickly. You don't have to ask. I'll just do it. Let's go ahead and click the three dots here at the top. So it's three dots at the top and go to settings. After you go to settings, I want you to put pop into the box. And I'm going to kind of go fast because I don't want to, if you already know this, I don't want to, pull you through it. But I want you to go ahead and click here where you see it's highlighted with the pop. Go ahead and click there, scroll to the bottom, and you want to make sure that you click pop here, and then you allow pop-ups. You make sure that it says allowed. So make sure it says allowed on your computer. Go ahead and click enter again on pop. Let's go ahead and just put pop in again. I want you to go to clear browsing data. That's your cookies. That's when they track you. They know where you've been. So far they say I've been to 169 sites. I downloaded 10 items. Like, they know too much, right? So I want you to clear your data. So after you clear your data, they're not going to have this information anymore. So I want you to go to the Victoria's Secrets website, but I want you to do it in an incognito mode. I'm able to do it without incognito, but I want you to see what it looks like to do it in incognito. And this is actually called the shopping cart trick, what we're going to be doing. So I want you to put Victoria's Secrets here, click submit, click enter, and I want you to put that $200 to $250 worth of items in your cart. So I like to just go ahead and hover over sleep and go to cami sets. But again, it can be any $200 to $250 that you want to go ahead and pick the items. You can pick them yourself. You don't have to go ahead and follow these items, but I suggest you follow them, but you don't have to. And you can always rewind, slow it down, or whatever it takes so that you can go ahead and get this trick to work for you. So I like to click the small. And I like to get 4 of them. And so I get the same items. I don't like to go ahead and get different items. I think it's just too much work and it's not necessary. So I want to add this to my bag. Now I want to click checkout. Now, as you can see here, the items is actually only $198, but with taxes, it's going to put me over that $200 mark. So I'm not concerned about it. So I'm going to click checkout. After you click checkout, you want to check out as a guest. So go ahead and click checkout as a guest. Now, I want you to go ahead and type your information in, that same information that you put into Factor Trust. I want you to put your first and last name here, your address here. I want you to put your phone number and your email address in. And the only reason why you want to put that same exact information, that's because when the Factor Trust sent your information over to these credit card companies, the only thing that they gave them was your name, your address, your phone number, and your email address so that they can mail you stuff, they can email you things, you can get all these different offers, right? So put that same information in here, but I'm going to type this information in of the client that I have. So remember, you want to make sure that this is that same information. If you do not put the information in correct, then they're not going to go ahead and give you that pop-up that I'm going to show you in a second. So I'm just typing in all the information that you will have to put in so that you can get that pop-up. And keep this in mind too. There's over 60 different credit cards that allow you to get credit cards without them checking your credit score. So go ahead, if you get approved for this one, if you get the pop-up, I want you to get the shopping cart trick guide in the description where you can see those 60 different credit cards. So I have all of the information put in. So I just want to verify that everything is correct so we can get the pop-up. So far, everything is correct. I want to click continue to delivery. So after you click continue to delivery, this is the pop-up that you're going to get. It's going to say, congratulations, you're pre-approved for the Victoria's Secret credit card. And this is the pop-up for all of the companies. You should get the same exact pop-up saying that you're pre-approved. Now, they're asking you to pick which credit card you want to get. So I always like to get the pink. If you watch this plenty of times because you're trying to master this trick, then you know I love the pink card. So I'm going to click accept now. And what they're going to ask you for is I want you to put your date of birth here, your last 4 digits of your social twice, and they want you to go ahead and check this box here and click finish, submit for review. So that is what they want you to put here. And remember, after you go ahead and put this information in, they're going to let you know, congratulations, you're pre-approved for $500. You're pre-approved for $1,000. Now, I don't suggest that you actually buy the things on this. I don't suggest that you go ahead and get it. What I would do is I would just exit out. So I would click that X right there. And after they tell you how much you're approved for, they're going to send you that card in the mail. So you can go ahead and look at my guide down in the description. It's called the Shopping Cart Trick Guide, and you'll be able to get those same credit cards that's on that guide. And remember, they're not going to be checking your credit score, and they're not going to be pulling your credit reports, giving you that hard inquiry. But if you have problems with hard inquiries, then go ahead and look down in the description. I have the hard inquiry removal guide also, where you can go ahead and remove inquiries from your credit reports. But yes, guys, I taught you guys the trick. So now I want you just to implement it. And remember, you want to opt into Factor Trust. After you opt into Factor Trust, it's going to be so many different offers coming in the mail. And now they're going to tell these different companies that you want to get the credit card, which is going to make it easier for you to be able to get them. So if you have any questions, go ahead and call or text me. My phone number is 833-Rickita. And remember, I'm always here for you. So you can always call or text me. You're my assistants. We're definitely here for you. And if you want me to try to see if I can do this trick for you, I also have a section in the description that says, click here if you want me to try to do the trick for you. And usually that trick can be done within 24 hours so I can see if I can get you pre-approved. If you have any questions, like I said, call or text me. Make sure you subscribe, like this video, and leave a comment with your Cash App so you can be entered into my monthly drawing.